I had low expectations for Jasmine Pineda going into the 90-day, The Last Resort tell-all, but after the epic 5-part reunion, I found myself taking her side amid her messy split from Gino Palazzolo. After Jasmine moved from Panama to Michigan to marry Gino, her life began to fall apart. She'd left her 2 sons behind in Panama, and on top of her heartbreak, Gino refused to be intimate with her. While Jasmine longed for a physical connection, Gino insisted he couldn't get over the way Jasmine treated him, leaving them trapped in a hopeless spiral. She ultimately asked Gino for an open marriage, and it was unsurprising when she suggested Matt as her partner. The whole scheme felt orchestrated as a way for Jasmine to be with Matt, which was seemingly confirmed when, as the season was still airing, Jasmine announced she was pregnant with Matt's baby. Going into the tell-all, I wondered how Jasmine could defend herself. However, her explanation made complete sense, and it left me rooting for her. During the 90-day, The Last Resort tell-all, Jasmine won me over when she tearfully acknowledged she never should have asked for an open marriage. She wished she had left her marriage earlier instead of trying to fix something that was already irreparably broken. Through tears, Jasmine explained, "Therapy cannot fix everything, and my marriage was done." Jasmine owned up to her mistakes, admitting she wasn't a perfect wife. And unlike Gino, she refused to blame the Last Resort therapists for steering her in the direction of an open marriage. While Reba Thomas had encouraged Jasmine by sharing her own experience with polyamory, they both agreed that it can only be successful in a healthy relationship. Jasmine took full accountability for the choices she made, and her emotional state made it clear that her push for an open marriage was a last-ditch effort to salvage her relationship with Gino. When Jasmine announced her pregnancy with Matt, I assumed she had left Gino for him. However, Jasmine clarified that she and Gino broke up immediately after filming The Last Resort, and she didn't get pregnant until months later. At that point, she no longer had any responsibility to Gino, and she had every right to move on with somebody else. Surprisingly, Jasmine and Matt are not in an official relationship despite her impending divorce and a baby on the way. While Matt confessed his love for Jasmine, she was unsure about her feelings, claiming that after her experience with Gino, she didn't even know what love is anymore. She seemed afraid to enter another serious relationship, even with the father of her child. My heart broke for Jasmine, who was devastated by the way her attempt to save her marriage had failed so disastrously. The most convincing part of Jasmine's tell-all appearance was the respect she maintained for Gino. While Gino hurled insults at both Jasmine and Matt, she said she could never hate somebody she'd once loved so much. I appreciated that she wasn't trying to rewrite history and erase what they'd once had. Jasmine even said in tears that she wished Gino were the father of her baby. This proved to me she never intended for her open marriage to end the way it did. Jasmine and Gino's marriage may have been over long before 90-day, The Last Resort, but it was clear to me that she wanted more than anything to fix things, and the open marriage suggestion was her last desperate attempt.